There isn't much in this world I hate. Big bad bitches though, let me tell you, mate. Visa and MasterCard want to censor our hentai, but they're sitting on a beach drinking Mai Tais, subscribing to OnlyFans while they lie. Land of the free, but I can't even buy what I want without some big in a suit telling me nonchalant. Now dear, don't you know that art ain't right? I can't believe I have to have this irrational fight. Why, oh why does my fiction have to be polite? Hey, big boy in your big slick tower, why does my comic make you cower? Don't you know it's not 1984? We shouldn't have to hide our art anymore. No, you can't make me change my lore. Won't give in to your sensitivity, reader. Don't remember electing a global leader. They're trying to track what I buy, but they don't answer when I ask why. I tell you there is something that solves their slickness. Oh, we can fight this little censorship sickness and keep them out of our business. Hey, big boy in your big slick tower, why does my comic make you cower? Don't you know it's not 1984? We shouldn't have to hide our art anymore. No, you can't make me change my lore. Won't give in to your sensitivity, reader. Don't remember electing a global leader. Please ignore the bros and silly scams. Don't you know all new tech has a few shams? Crypto keeps Big Brother away from our fiction. Can't entertain their censorship addiction. Oh no, won't give in to their senseless restriction. Why does my comic make you cower? Don't you know it's not 1984?
I wish I had a record scratch sound because what the fuck? What the fuck, Jersh? What the fuck? What the fuck is, what do you mean Venti's not best boy? How could you do it? He said it to me in a DM. I'm not a CNN host, so naturally won't leak it. Of course, gotta, obviously stand on moral principle there. I'm sorry, Venti's not best boy? What are you doing here? How dare you? How dare you? I wish I could personally strip you of your crown, but at least you're the first loser, Jersh. I'm just kidding. We all love you here. We know it's memes. Hello, I decided to end the intro song early because I thought it would be funnier. How dare indeed. How dare indeed. I didn't feel like sitting here silently. I'm full of energy today. Hi, hello, how are you? What about Bennett? Oh my god, Bennett's gonna be getting a new skin and I'm so excited. It looks so cute. It looks like he just straight up like fucking, is this the right phrasing? That he fleeced fucking Kinnich and stole his pants. Is that what that is? I think you were afraid to 1v1 Beardo in Pokemon. Go ahead. Go ask Beardo why he won't 1v1 me. Go ahead. There we go. Hello. Hello. I hope everybody's having a good day. The comments in both chats are indeed true. both Kick and YouTube are aware that I was taken out by a sneeze. I was straight up taken out by a sneeze. I sneezed not yesterday, but the day before. And I sneezed so hard, it triggered my vertigo because my husband had said something quite funny. And I whipped my head as I was sneezing. And unfortunately, I have very severe vertigo at times. I hadn't had like a massive attack that put me on my ass in a while. But obviously, sneezing hard can just ruin your day. I remember the old playground rumor of if you sneeze with your eyes open, your eyeballs will pop out. So that's a good fun time. Abyss says, I broke a blood vessel from sneezing before. Yeah, I think that's more normal. Needing to take a day or two off because you can't see straight because you sneeze, though, it's a little funny. It's objectively funny. It's fine. And it's fine to make fun of me for this. I think it's fucking hilarious. But it is what it is. I couldn't even draw properly yesterday or farm. I had to constantly reread things. I was too dizzy. So I didn't get anything done, unfortunately. But today, we're here today, and there's lots and lots and lots of fun things to talk about and to get through. Damn Savvy, what are you, made of glass? You know, I have basically no pain tolerance in terms of I don't experience pain the way normal people do. So it's like even if somebody stabbed me, I might just register it as a tickle. Depends where, I suppose. Depends what nerve they sever, but it's really, really great. Which is not a good thing. It's not a good thing. In this house, I use it as a way just to kind of be a goofball towards my husband. But the things that I do, like touching incredibly hot food, is actually exceptionally dangerous. Your pain receptors are very important for survival. They let you know that something is wrong. Being able to stick your hand on a flat fucking hot pan, it's not normal. That's not cool. That's not good. That's not a good thing. That objectively makes me broken as a human being. All right? You don't want to burn your hand. Don't do it. That's amazing. Oh, but yes, that's about my rant on that. Have you ever coughed, sneezed, and farted at the same time? It's terrifying. And then you do that like while you're on the toilet and you have no idea if you've like given birth or not. It's actually scary. That's happened to me once. It's also, wow, we're having a great TMI within the first 10 minutes of stream. We're not even 10 minutes into the stream and I'm going to tell you that I have both vomited and shit at the same time. The exact same time while on the toilet in a vacation for my friend's 21st birthday. And that was the last time that I went to Disney down in Florida. The entire week was ruined for me. I had the worst possible case of food poisoning one could have. I probably should have gone to the hospital. So that was great. That was great. Every stream I watch, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. You hiccuped and had to burp at the same time? Oh, that's a terrible chest pain, yes. You drank the water? No, I ate the food. TMI all the time. I'm sorry. I do these things. But let's get away from my toilet habits. We are on day, let's see here, it's Monday, day 4 of my shorts. My shorts are under my long pants today. Once again, providing proof. Once again, providing navel for stream. So we have these, but then we have the shorts. So, you know, we are on a roll. I am committed. Chat. As my tweet stated earlier, the stank levels are at a 2, which means no stank. It's just me. Ugh. It's not just you. Well, no, I'm sure other people do it. Or it's not just me being weird, but that's fine. So, what have we got to talk about today? We have so much. We got NDAs back on the table. We've got a content nuke. I haven't watched it yet. It just dropped 30 minutes ago. Apparently, it's supposed to be a pretty big deal. I know Asmongold's going to be watching it later, and you're all eager to watch his recap of it because it's fun to watch along. We're not going to watch it here. I could grift that and we could watch it, but we don't really talk about those things, so it doesn't really matter too much, but I'm just letting you know that it's there and it's going to be funny. We might, like, peep a small segment. We'll see how bored I get. Minecraft Mazza, thank you so much for the 2. Caw, 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 bird lady. I used to say caw, caw, motherfucker. In my Black Ops days. It's a good time. Did you see the fluff hanging out of the belly button? I mean, it's possible that it's there, but why are you lying? There's no fluff there. There's no fluff. Don't lie. All right, those things do happen. I won't deny that, but don't lie. Navel confirmed. Much offended. Yep. Very lewd. Very impure. You're all impure. You've all sinned today, so rank up your sin counter there. Hello, Sir Savvy, the Stank Lord. I'm just accepting it. I'm I'm really accepting. She won't grift us. It's true. I offer you my navel for free. I am the opposite of your favorite grifters. I am just incapable. I'm too stupid. I'm too stupid to grift. All right? We're just going to put it there. I'm just too stupid. The only thing that I grift is the bully goals for making me watch movies and things that I don't want to watch. She will not grift us. But even then, that's not really a grift. So the way that those work, I'm actually making adjustments to the bully goal. I haven't formally brought them back, but I am making adjustments. No longer will it be, a crazy amount. 500 wasn't that crazy amount, and that's like a cumulative in one stream. We're just gonna do 200 because it's funny. Unless it's the Titanic, in which case that has like what I don't know. We said that was $1,000 or something. So collectively, if you guys want me to watch a movie that I've never seen before, either 200 or for the Titanic over 1,000. I forgot what it was exactly. But we did something special for Titanic because I don't want to watch the Titanic. It's fucking stupid. My husband actually gets mad at me when I call it stupid. He gets very upset with me. But speaking of husband, because, he gets a W for that. Oh, I fucked up my hair when I redid it. All right, whatever. Here, can this just go hide the parts that I don't want to do? There. I'm just gonna have my hair on top of my head. Like a balding dude trying to hide his bald spots. We're just gonna do that. Das Pish, thank you for the 2. Many us in here on the hazel-eyed pervert show. This is the green-eyed pervert show, but very true. Common mistake. Enjoying Nikkei and Brown Dust 2 updates. Bro, we gotta take a moment and talk about Brown Dust. Oh my gosh, Ethan is playing 4D chess with copyright. I'm so stoked to see what that's all about because we do have a little update from Yeet that I'm super stoked on and can't wait to see. Are you the man in the relationship? I'm the thing that requires supervision. He's the supervisor. So whatever that puts me in for the day, that's what I am. What was I going to say? I was going to say words. Brown Dust 2. So Brown Dust 2 had their big update. So they're doing, they're basically giving away all of these summons. It's the most generous of gacha games in the entire world. It also has an adorable story, tons of fan service if you want to participate in that. Shockingly, I don't participate in every amount of the fan service because, wow, you control the buttons that you push. And if you don't want to engage with something, you don't have to. But the story of Brown Dust 2 is so good. I seriously cannot sing enough praises for the characters. They're all super well done. Everybody has a personality. It's really great and fun. Please check it out. There's no referral codes or any of that dumb shit. I'm not sponsored or anything. I just genuinely love these people, and the developers have so much fun. But they gave away a bunch of free summons, so I had tons of them. I have never gotten so many fucking sparks, which is like your Nat 5 or your fucking new character, banner characters for Genshin, or whatever you want to call it, right? Every game kind of calls it something new. But so I was getting all the Nat 5s. I've got so many skill ups now. I got all the new characters, and I didn't even blow through half of my fucking supply. I think I got like fucking 20 sparks or some shit last night. Show your feet, please? Maybe. Don't ask me, though. Savvy got me into playing Brown Dust 2. Seriously, it is worth it. It is worth it. Oh, please check it out. Now is like literally the best time to do it because they're giving away so much. Please do it. How much would it take to get you to watch Steven Universe? Okay, TV series are different from movies. That would have to be like an ongoing goal. I don't know. Maybe we'll find an amount per episode per season. But honestly, I don't. Please don't be mean to me like that. Like the Titanic's mean enough. But that's mean. That's mean. Brown Dust just makes me think of a really bad fart. All right, look, understandable. Believe it or not, Brown Dust is actually so the name is based off of a phenomenon. And it's talking about the phenomenon was basically the sands and dirt and everything being kicked up from China, from southern China down into Korea. And so back in the early days before weathermen existed, before somebody told you there's a chance of rain today or explained what was going on, they thought that the gods were angry or that it was a curse or that it was just something bad. And it's actually really beautiful. Go read the story of the phrasing brown dust. It's beautiful. You will learn something. It's wonderful. Savvy, did you see that there was an armed twat that got arrested in Nashville No Kings protest a couple days ago? Kirsch did a deep dive. He glows brighter than the sun. Yes, and speaking of that and things that are linked to that, an individual wrote about certain things in the VTuber space, and I'm sure everybody's seen it by now, but we're going to talk about anal violence today. I have said anal violence so much this year. I think actually it's like my most tweeted phrase at this point. I'm pretty sure if you go and search the instances of which I've used the phrase anal violence, it's over 50 by now. For sure. For sure. Oh, man. Any plans with Side Scrollers Premium? No, I don't have any plans right now. I don't have any plans for anything except for working on my own content, just because I've had so many months of not doing anything, not being able to do anything. Yeah, that's for you. I didn't want the dogs to get it because you said you were expecting jerky, so I figured, yeah. My husband just distracted me. He's very excited about jerky. What was I saying? Were you even listening to me? That's not what I said. Why are you lying? If you couldn't hear him, he thinks that I said that Titanic is one of the greatest movies ever. Oh, right. So because I didn't have a computer for most of this year, I'd like to really focus on making videos and content for my own channel, and trying to do that for anybody else right now is just, that's going to be too much on my plate. I mean, dude, a sneeze took me out. Like, what am I supposed to do? Oh, man. But yes, why are we talking about 100x1 gorilla? I don't know. Yes, Philip, is that his last name? I mean, I don't know it, but I just know his first name is Philip, and it's just ironic that his name is Philip, because Philip has been the longest go-to name for everything, for every companion I've ever had in any game, because I'm so unoriginal when it comes to names for on-the-spot stuff like that. In fact, you can go into my videos or into my old tweets for my garden lore, and every most of the praying mantises we called Philip. Although we did have a love story one year. But yeah, so that's that. Brown Dust has some designs. Dude, Brown Dust is beautiful. Go love it. Go fall in love. Oh man, Anal Violence immediately forgot about his plans to use Versona and use VTuber still. Yeah, I don't know, man. When I see Philip, I think of Philip Chan. Yes. Brown Dust, I thought it was a spice. It could also be a spice. I suppose it depends how you use it. Well, since we're talking about so much anal violence, we might as well start the stream off with that. Why not? Fuck. Oh! I don't show anything inappropriate. Holy shit, we're good. Jesus Christ. So anal violence came back to Twitter because Blue Sky has now forsooketh anal violence. Anal violence? I'm gonna get so fucking demonetized and banned. YouTube, I call him Anal Violence because that's why he chose his name. If you just move the letters around, I refuse to let this individual get to have a name other than Philip. I'm sorry. This is a pervert and a predator. This is an individual who has admitted to having impure thoughts of children. This is an individual who actively made the choice while being an adult to hook up a sex toy to a children's video game with the intent of children triggering the anal vibrator by grabbing their character and touching it. Yahoo! And interacting with them. This individual essentially managed to take away the consent of children and virtually rape them, which does actually set a new precedent for laws. I've had some talks with some people. I'm just saying. Adam Wolford, thank you for the 2. Oh, that's the feather beside your name. I'm like, what is that? Brown dust is usually referred to as cinnamon. Okay, all right. So anyway, this did take a very dark turn. It's very real. And greetings, hello, welcome in on Kick. So that's why I have no respect for this person. I refuse to treat them with any form of respect. People like this should honestly be in a padded room with zero access to the internet. Zero. Some people also are under the impression that I am for freedom. No, I'm very authoritarian. People like anal violence do not deserve freedom. So that's just my thoughts. Anyway, so anal violence has been shooed off of Blue Sky because showing any sort of positivity towards Pippa is apparently making you Nazi label worthy for them. So anal violence has now been labeled a Nazi according to anal violence's own political side, own political leanings. Continues to use being trans as a defense and trying to link it to that. But unfortunately, the left doesn't care because they never truly cared. So they're just going to do the normal thing of calling this pedophile a terrible individual. Granted, they're not mad about, the child fantasies there and raping children online. They're mad that anal violence wrote positively about Pippa, but we all know this individual doesn't like Pippa. We all know that this is just a way to link more extremist and mental health issue people to VTubers for no fucking reason. And if you're wondering why I'm talking particularly slow today, it's because I'm still dizzy and fucking retarded. So my brain is not able to focus on things the way that I normally would, and unfortunately that just means that I'm a little bit slower. So I apologize for that. Hope Fishman has the legal team on hand. I think it took Kirsha a few days to get the cease and desist sent. I imagine that it could take a few days if they choose to follow through. I'm not sure. I don't know. I just saw that there was a stream and showed up to anal violence. Classic. Feels good, man. Feels good. Coming in hot from Cobra Crest. Well, hello. Welcome in. Savvy, what did you do to your head? I sneezed. Yes. I sneezed. Anyway, so, now, if this name looks familiar to you, it should. This person lost their sponsorship because they said a bunch of racist words while trying to call Kirsha a racist. Crazy how that happens. So this person, of course, chooses to interact with anal violence. More people interacting with anal violence. Well, it turns out that the individual incapable of distinguishing good people from bad people also happens to follow and interact with an actual pedophile. They defend young individuals posting inappropriate pictures online. I'm not going to click on any of this stuff. You can go find it yourself. That's why these names are here. I am appalled. Regina Sharp, thank you so much for the 10. Anal violence tax. Late to the stream tax. Bless you. Wrapping your taxes in together. Eliani, thank you so much for the 5. Kirsha reported this creep to the FBI. Tells you everything you need to know. Oh yeah, Kirsha was not the only one too. There's quite a few reports that have been sent out. I personally have also sent out some things. I'm also talking to some lawyers in New York because I want to know what the precedence is for that. Because there's no way that that's not a big red flag. Somebody like this should not have access to children. Like, I'm sorry. This is not okay. Dorothy Cactus, thank you so much for the 5. YouTube notifications didn't, and I just happened to check. Yeah, that happens a lot, sadly. That happens a lot. No, I haven't talked to Ron Coleman about this. I did talk to him about something else, though. But I'm just talking to a couple of other people just about this. I don't want to bother Ron Coleman too much. All right, the man is a busy legend worrying about other things, and I don't want to, just constantly be in his DMs just asking questions that I could also ask to other people. So yeah. Plus, too, I do want kind of like the overall consensus. As many people as I can talk to as possible about this would be better because, like, one person might say one thing, one person says another. And I think that those things are important to kind of, gain. So I like that. But yes, so anyway, so this individual interacting with pedophiles is not surprising in the least bit. And I think that that's crazy. That's wild. And wow. Hello, though. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Hello. So much legal stuff the last couple of days, including today. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. What? Who? 110% correct? Shocking. Oh, wood chippers are hungry. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Now, obviously I've been going hard here. But you can also see here where here's the instance where anal violence is upset. Blue Sky users now decided I'm a filthy pervert for discussing the fic that got Kirsha banned. Is just another example of the rhetoric on there going from good faith criticism to this trans woman is bad and problematic and you all need to hate her. Notice how very intentional that was. Sorry, not sorry. Anal violence, Philip.
Yeah.
Guess what? The left has decided that rape fantasies are indeed very bad. Unfortunately, you can't have fiction. So while I personally have absolutely zero problem with dark, terrible, horrible, awful fiction, the left does. And you chose the left. And you chose to call people Nazis. You chose to label them as bad. And now the same thing that you fostered is now happening to you. So while I, again, personally don't give a shit about fiction and would never use that as an only means of red flagging somebody, they're going to do it to you. Now, I will say, having all of those fantasies while admitting to thinking about children is a red fucking flag. Because psychology will tell you that you are indeed a broken individual who needs a padded room, medication, and to be pulled out of society. And that's it. That's it. That's done. All right? You admit to things that are literally bad. Really fucking bad. Some of the raunchiest of writers in this world who write the most graphic of rape do not think about children. Do not hook up their anal toys to children's games that are online with the intent of having children trigger them. You are disgusting. Big disgust. Iggly. RDH, thank you so much for the 5. Alyssa offs her kids. So it's time to interact with other peoples. That crowd is all their own. They can go be hypocrites together on an island. I wish that they had a moral fiber in their body, but they don't. Oh, Twitter's full of Nazis and run by a Nazi. Then get off Twitter, you fucking hypocrite. Nobody forces you to be here. Oh, well, I have to stay here to spread the good word and fight Nazi. No, you don't. You like the attention and you like to argue. You like to be a waste of space to society. Now get back in the kitchen and go deliver the right order to the people. God damn it. Oh God, what did I just do? I don't even know what I just did. There we go. Anyway, so I don't want to scroll too much just in case somebody posted some funnies because I am on my account and sometimes my account gets a little spicy. Every day I learn my awareness of human degeneracy is woefully inadequate. Like I am a not safe for work individual. I draw the not safe for work and these people make me blush because I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Holy shit. Huh. AGP types always end up being narcissists. Well, it's more than just narcissists. They are wholly unwell, unfortunately. And it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time, usually. Don't put him in the kitchen. Women work there. No, not him. I'm talking about Alyssa. She's the one who had to get her boyfriend's dad to get her a job because she couldn't get a job on her own. And I guess it just so happens to be at like a diner or something. I don't fucking know. I have no idea. It's completely unrelated to writing because nobody would hire her for her writing. Fascinating, isn't it? Fascinating. Also, Blue Sky News, our dear leader, JD Vance, Vice President Vance, made a Blue Sky account. Now, I don't know how people view the ban data or the block data, but supposedly he's on his way to becoming the most blocked account. But he posted a little trolling yesterday, which I think was great. So if we go and look at this, I said that we would do a dramatic reading of Blue Sky, but honestly, nobody really gave much except for, you know, this kind of stuff. Dog whistling. I found your book. You paid for it. Get off the platform. So there's nothing to really... I mean, it's a little funny turning a nose into a dick. That's a little funny. I will admit that is a little funny. You know, this is just great. Very great. Very good. Good people. Axel! Justin, thank you so much for the 5. When you gross out even the Fujos, the line has been crossed. Yes. Yes. Oh, man. I still think Mercante sounds like some kind of weird, obscure wine. It sounds like it, yeah. Maybe a bland sauce. Unfortunately, she's tainted a kind of cool name, if we're being honest. But yeah, JD has balls, no Fs to give. I honestly feel like more politicians and more people should do this just to expose how limited and one-sided it is, just because it's funny. Just because it's a little bit funny. I have edgier memes of JD. Yeah, I know. It's like all of us who actually like him have edgier memes of Vance. Like, it's I don't know. These people are so soft. They just don't survive in the real world. And that's why they're terminally online. And it's very frustrating. But at least they're just here, and we're slowly returning to normalcy where everybody's just laughing and mocking them. And that's what's important. Laughing and mocking it. That's it. That's all you have to do. You just have to laugh, and you just have to mock. No threats of violence, no threats of censorship. Just laugh at them. That's all. That's all I do. That's all I tell people to do. Laugh. Because at the end of the day, that's all we can do. There's very little in this world that we can control, but we can control our laughter. Fat-faced Vance will never get old. Dude, I love fat-faced, creepy, like, big-eyed Vance. It's so funny. At least they're contained to, like, zoo animals. Kind of, yes. I didn't like Monster Hunter Wilds. Yes, we are going to talk about this a little bit. So I had some issues with it. There were some people who tried to claim that, you know, things were woke or DEI, and the company does have DEI. There is some elements of DEI involved. Now, some things that I attribute to DEI is also the dumbing down of games. Because you hire low effort, low talent individuals, but then you also have this messaging of appealing to the modern audience, which doesn't exist, which requires you to normify a game, which means you take away all the challenge. I genuinely believe in my heart of hearts that every single game that they've ever launched up until now has not been as bad as this. In fact, the games used to be a lot of fun. You used to have a lot more content. People try to attribute it, well, it's a live service game and you're comparing it to the final version of the last game and the new version of this one. No, I'm not. I'm looking at the launches. I'm looking at how things feel while playing them. And one of the big things when it comes to a live service game is you have to have something that people can latch onto competitively, right? So when Mario Kart, for example, or Super Smash Bros. First get released, there's less content than the final version, but people still obsessively play them because there are competitive things. There are things that are skill-based. You know, you can be super competitive. There's a competitive edge there. The newest Mario, kind of the biggest complaint is that it's too easy and too chaotic, which means anybody can win, and it punishes you for skill, basically. There's a lot less skill involved in it. And so Monster Hunter used to be a game that required a bit of effort. Today, it doesn't. And one of the big problems, too, was that the UI was very non-user friendly. My husband dropped the game rather quickly. He's my measure of normie, by the way. He dropped the game very quickly because he found the UI to be too overwhelming or too messy. And then he just got bored with it. Now, one of the new games that he's been playing much longer than the others is Dune. He loves Dune. He really likes the world of Dune. He's also sort of into survival games. He doesn't go chasing survival games, but if a survival game looks interesting enough with a cool enough gimmick, then he's into it, right? And he can sink hours and hours and hours into it. The only thing that he doesn't like about Dune is that there are the people who know life it. And but he also not like he may not like that element, but it's not like a core complaint to keep him away from the game. Does that make sense? This is just a normie's complaint, like, oh, people are no lifing the game, right? So he complains about that, but he also acknowledges that that's how it should be. People who can play the game longer deserve to get rewarded more. So he acknowledges that. Dune, not Doom. Dune as in the movie series that insists upon itself, not Doom, the most amazing thing ever created in this world. Darth Gabble, thank you so much for the 2. The terminally online left can't meme. No, they cannot. Modern games, look at the realistic nose hair detail we added. Also modern games, smash button to hit birdie. Yay, woo win. Exactly, that's what it is. That's what it is. Dune Awakening is really fun. I like it. Is that what the whole thing is called? Then yeah, because that's what he enjoys. So long as he's having fun, that's all that matters, and I don't care. Now, every time he calls me over to show me the worm shenanigans, that's hilarious. I love that. I like looking at that. So even somebody like me can appreciate it. And what I mean by that is somebody who's not interested in Dune whatsoever. I think that that's a really cool thing, and I think that they did a really good job on that. But yeah. So anyway, this is incredible, actually, that this says overwhelmingly negative. Now, I don't know what people are complaining about, but in my eyes, they've just normified it, and it's unfortunate, and it's too tragic. You got ate by a worm, you're playing it right now? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, some people complained about some of the NPCs. They complained about them adding story when there was never really any reason to. And I agree, the game was not played because of a story. It was played for what it was. Monster Hunter. You hunt monsters. That's it. I don't have a lot of time for complicated games, but I do not want any game like Monster Hunter, Elden Ring dumbed down. Yeah, exactly. I want a game that's for the casuals to be for the casuals, and I want hardcore games to exist for hardcore gamers. Like, it's okay. It's okay that not every game is going to be played by 17 million people every single day. It's totally fine. Like, if I released a game, I know that it would be very niche. And if I could even just sell 50 copies, I'd be fucking happy. But like, that's just how it is. Obviously, companies are going to company though, right? So Capcom wants to turn a profit, but they overshot and turned their back on their actual customers. And so that's you know, it's just sad. It's sad. I also heard it ran like shit on PC. Yes, there is a lot of optimization problems too. That is a problem. If you walk without rhythm, then you won't attract the worm or worm. Words that make sense to people who like Dune. I'm enjoying learning Warframe so far. The Warframe's great. Warframe has so much to it. Holy shit. But that is an example of a game that, so Warframe is one of the few games that I think balances the casual with the no-lifer super well. On top of that, the people who do play the game, like, I've only had good experiences in the Warframe world, all right? So I used to play, I haven't played for a while, love Varuna, love the chick who summons the cats. Those are my mains, love them. My bestie is constantly gushing for years over Ureli, love seeing all of that. Cora, yes, thank you. Oh my gosh. But so Warframe has so much to it where you can get easily overwhelmed, but it introduces it to you in pieces, so it's not too bad. And then people within the game are always more than happy to help you and give you free stuff. And it's really easy to just make friends in that community. It really is. So Warframe does that really well. But some of the things that people don't like, obviously, is the fact that they acknowledge, say, Pride. They've been doing it even before it became, like, a thing to do, and it's their own IP, and they don't try to push it on anybody. Like, they're not going to Parliament and trying to fucking change laws or any of that shit. So, like, you know, don't care, whatever. The people, of course, if you don't like it, voice it. Don't care about that. But all I'm saying is, you know, they're not trying to change anything. So, to my knowledge, it's not done in a retarded way. In terms of trying to co-opt things. So it's like their own creation and they're doing it to that. But like they also don't flaunt it in this, like it's just an external thing. Like you're playing as robots controlled by kids. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing. And then you've got your spirit human. I don't know. I just like the sexy Varuna. So that's it. Do I get a prize when I confuse Savvy? Oh, today's the easiest day to confuse me. I am not. I'm not on my A game today. Nothing is vaulted forever either. Yes, exactly. Thoughts on Stellar Blade? Everybody really likes it. The gameplay looks really fun and good. The mods all look like a lot of fun. It's just a fun, good time, and you'll have a good time. I personally have not played it. I haven't bought it. I've just been too busy to give my time to that, and you know it's great. It's great. I should redraw the thing that I drew though. Yes, all console owners despise the PC master race. Oh no. Yes, Warframe also has the Pegasus now. Very, very cool. I thought that was just so random, but it is cool. It was done super well. I really like it. Oh man, I'm doing all right. How are you? Fucking modding till your heart's content, as we can't do that on console. Very true. Very, very true. But yeah, so sad day for Monster Hunter, a once great series, unfortunately been normified. So it just is what it is. And you can have a game ride the previous success and still be looked back on as like, wow, that kind of sucks. It's kind of like the Spider-Man 2 situation. So it's just Monster Hunter. I think maybe God of War probably falls into this to some degree, but that's also just a really heated thing. Tuesday Night Main Event gets really heated talking about it. I don't know. I don't know what else for sure falls into it, but some of those other ones. So some of those other ones fall into it. Now this is what I was talking about. This is how I knew that the Content Nuke finally went live. Ethan's second Content Nuke just dropped. Our boy Yeet always on top of it. Love this guy. He's great. Looks like he will be suing Denims, Frogan, and Caseytron. Stay tuned for more updates about this all day. Asmongold did say he was going to watch it. I don't know when he's going to watch it. He could be watching it now for all I know. But go check it out. Don't know what it's about other than people I don't like are going to get sued. Actions and consequences. So that's just a popcorn moment. The rules go... Oh, God. The rules go a hit buys you... Oh, wait. The rules go a hit by... Wait. Fuck. You've confused me already. The rules go a hit buys you a bad sequel, but even a good sequel after a bad sequel will take a loss. The rules go a hit buys you a bad sequel. Yes, there we go. Holy shit. Okay, I said it all together. I thought that maybe there was supposed to be a comma there. Look, man. Again, I apologize. I'm still dizzy. I'm still experiencing the vertigos. I'm just trying. He's not watching at ATM? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Because I am excited to see his commentary for it. I'm not gonna lie, dude. One Roach King to another. I am excited to see. No, don't stop typing. Don't stop. I'm just stupid right now. It's fine. Everybody point and laugh at the streamer who can't read. Everybody can make fun of it. You guys can say that I'm as bad as Beardo now. It's okay. He's still doing Iran stuff. We'll watch it after he's done. Okay. Yeah, there's more shit. Iran said that it was going to do something the world will never forget. Never did anything. Nothing ever happens. That's a good thing. But god damn it. Trans man savvy the Roach King. Yes, exactly. Oh man. Thanks for streaming at such odd times. I always have an off-kilter schedule. Hey, no problem. I don't have a schedule. Strip? Strip what? What do you want stripped? Worse than Beardo is a feat. That's fine. That's fine. That's the great thing. But yeah, so this is this should be very, very funny. And I'm interested to see why it'll be changing for YouTube, because that's what some people, I think it was Dan can't tweet. Is that Dan Saltman? He's the one who said that it has the potential to actually impact YouTube. So I'm just interested in all of that. I'm interested in all of this. I'm just interested. I'm just here for the ride. That's all that matters. And another little update too. The desk. You should really refinish your desk. Maybe something in a rosewood. What are we talking about? What's wrong with my desk? My desks look great. My deck looks great. 6 things survive the end of days. Savvy, Keith Richards, and 4 roaches. Somehow. Somehow. But so we have a marathon update. Marathon Alpha details the upcoming alpha appears to be limited to North America, and players must be over the age of 18 and sign an NDA to participate. If you remember this, I actually applauded Marathon and Bungie for getting rid of the NDA when they had their previous round of testing. But they're back, everybody. At everyone. Pink cats out of the bed. What does that mean? Hang on. Your resident stupid question asker. What does pink cat mean? What is that? The term pink cat can have multiple meanings depending on the context. Pink cat is a character from the Instagram page Pink Cat Daily. Pink cat video game pet. The pink cat is a limited uncommon pet in the game Adopt Me. Pink cat cultural. Pink Panther. In a pink cat can symbolize a self-confident person who is their own unique self and doesn't care about the opinions of others. I'm going to Twitter real quick. I need to see if this is a thing. Hang on. Holy shit, that's some good art. Huh. Okay, so far it's actual cute women. I am looking for a flag user. Oh, this is why I don't live stream my own feed, because I'm now looking at, what the fuck is this? Okay, this is Yaoi. And it looks like a whale, a personified, like a Vtuber, like a Gorgura, but femboy. But it's got ears. But it's a whale. That's a fish dick. That's a fish dick going into a femboy cat. Huh. Oh, and then that's a human. 3D pig, 2D pure. Gross. Okay, never mind. That is not a phrase that is popular. Okay. I had to know. What kind of corn are you into? You know, there's a lot of different type of corn. Jeweled corn is really pretty, but you can't eat it. What am I listening to? What are you, gay fish? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Weirdo lingo, pink cat. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Pink cat's out of the bag. I will have 10 alpha priority codes to give out tonight during the reveal stream. Tune in for 15 minutes to get the Destiny emblem and sub gift to get the Twitch badge. This alpha is for North America focus test. If you receive a code, it will take you to the Bungie website where you will need to sign into your Bungie account or sign up for one. You must be over 18 and sign the NDA in order to playtest the alpha. Alpha dates will be blah, blah, blah. Apparently the alpha is not limited to NA. Wait, why does this say April? Oh, is there not another one? Why did this get reposted then? Hang on. This is old. This is April. Why did this pop up again? I'm glad I looked. Look at me. I thought that they were doing another. Hang on. I swear to fuck they're doing another alpha. Marathon live test. Ah, fuck. None of this is game related. Hang on. Hang on, we're gonna fact check myself. Marathon alpha. Hang on. I thought that there was something new. Why would this have shown up? I think I could just go click on it. But an update from the marathon team. No, that is just old. Okay, scratch the last 5 minutes. That was all old. Cutting her well, it wasn't actually a lie. They did do that. I thought they were doing another one because it just popped up again, which is really odd. But no, here's the update from June 17th, and that's just from 2 days ago. There's no live testing. All right, scratch all that. Scratch all that. It's old news. Old news. I made an oopsie. This is why we look at things. Very good. I had the opportunity to play a closed beta of Dragon Ball FighterZ before its release. I had fun. Oh, fuck yeah. It's Black Ops 2 day? What, Black Ops 2 is finally being released? Hell yeah. It's got old balls. It was old balls. I'm glad that we went and looked, though. That's so weird that something from so long ago came back up on my feed. I wonder why that happened. Oh, that's so weird. Fake news savvy. I bet she isn't even a dude. Savvy likes old balls. No, I like soft balls. Soft. That's what CNN warned me about. CNN warned you about people like me. Oh boy. I swear to God, I'm not crazy. Hang on. Marathon has been officially delayed. 18 hours. Looks like Bungie is sending out invite. I'm not crazy! I'm not crazy! Ooh! Ooh! Unscratch! Hold on! We're having whiplash here. Looks like Bungie is sending out invites for a new marathon closed playtest, NDA protected, happening this month as of June 18th, 2025. No, thank you. Zuhaid Ali published this on the 19th, last updated. Published, wait. My brain hurts! This tweet came out on the 18th. This says published on the 19th. I'm so confused! Anyway, Bungie appears to be gearing up for a new closed playtest for Marathon later this month, according to an email shared online. Bungie's PvP extraction shooter Marathon wrapped up its closed alpha earlier this year, which was met with mixed negative feedback. Players like the potential. There's no denying that there are loons out there, but many felt it was missing key features like proximity chat, better visuals, and better gameplay loops. So it sucks ass. We didn't see the on in the back there, did we? What? Too much scratching? Fast forward to this week, Bungie officially delayed the game past its original September 2025 launch date, saying it needs more time and that future playtests would be done behind closed doors. Fascinating. Savvy is like the Coco creature from back in the day on Cartoon Network. Oh, God. Sounds fake. What's the source? A time-traveling thing. Anyone else tired about hearing of the game? Why can't they just cancel it? Yeah, I don't know, actually. But they'll invite a select number of people to say good things about it, to try to restore some good press and good hope about it, but it's not going to go down well. So they can't just make a good Halo to fall back on? No, why would they do that? Sarah Bond has made sure that Halo will always be feminine and bad. I will forever be angry about that whammon. They didn't want people to see more of their stolen art. Well, that's actually true. So I don't know how they're going to do that, because anybody that they invite, the most honorable thing anyone can do is go ahead and take so many screenshots and try to find stolen art. Oh, man. But yes, thank you. I'm so glad I kept looking. I knew I wasn't crazy. I fucking knew it. Holy shit, I feel so much better. I feel so much better. Savvy marathon cosplay? No, I don't want to wear a bunch of latex and like be even more low effort in my life than I already am. Imagine having to redo all the art in a month. Marathon is going to look worse than Pong. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand what the fuck they're thinking. Because like all of this stuff is bad. They don't have the rights to Halo anymore, I also believe. No, they have the Halo studio. Oh, you mean Bungie? No, fuck. Bungie doesn't have shit. They're just retarded. Yeah. Savvy huffing copium at this point? No, just because you were right. This doesn't mean you're sane. No, that's true. That's true. I just wasn't crazy. I'm insane, but I wasn't crazy. As a fan of the classic marathon, I'm so disappointed. Literally everybody. So in order to be a latex mommy, you have to have... So the only time latex looks good is if you got big honking titties. Because the latex expands and stretches, and that's what creates those really nice shines. Somebody like me, that's a waste of latex, all right? Now, when you got a whammon that's just got a bit of pudge to her, like in her stomach and in her thighs and in her tits, fuck, dude, latex looks good. Somebody like me, though, not so much. I'm too much of a log. You don't put a log in latex. That's gross. Stop the yap and do some host shit. That requires me. Oh, look, hey, here's another one. Now ban me, you bitch. Shawty, you're never gonna make it on kick or... Wait a second. Is this just the same thing? God, come on. Give me the moldy cabbage treatment. Come on. Don't be a fucking DEI shit poster. You gotta have some creativity. Otherwise, if you just fall back on the same lines, it's just sad. It's tragic. You know? I'm not saying put effort into it. If it takes effort to come up with an insult. Ugh, what's it like eating rocks? Fuck. What type of log are you? That's a good question. I wouldn't be anything exotic. Like maybe just an oak. Just an oak. Like a nice, sturdy, kind of flammable oak. Sequoia is too much. Too much. The wood grain doesn't fit my personality. I think an oak matches me. Steak, beef, get beefy, savvy. Beefcake! The great savvy cosplay you have on right now. Thank you. Eucalyptus? I'm not that toxic. I'm a little toxic. Oh, man. Do you suck dick on OnlyFans? If not, it's never worth it. See, that's just boring, man. You could, like, have some jokes about a pink sock. We could make jokes about pink socks great again. Probably have no idea what that is, do you? Fuck, man, low IQ individuals really piss me off. It's just tragic. Anyway, I'm too lazy for OnlyFans. Sucking dick? Kind of like a spontaneous thing. It's not planned. That's what happens, though, when you're married. You just kind of look at your husband, and you go, damn, that's a dick I'd like to suck. And then you do it. Do you have anything going on inside your head? I don't know. I honestly think that this is just like an AI thing. There's no way. There's no fucking way. Oh, man. Savvy is a majestic bird. That I am. Shit does happen in marriage. Anyway, new Paimon VA. Yes, we celebrated that the other day. It was very good. Very, very good. Oh, man. Let's see. That's all the tweets that I've actually got for you guys. So let's go look at the home feed without showing you the home feed. Holy, what? This wraparound. If I have to be educated, so do you. This is the wraparound spider, indigenous to Australia, and it can flatten and wrap its body around tree limbs for camouflage. I'm never going to Australia. I'm just never going. I am just never going. My school's out for summer break right now. That explains so much. Well, since you admitted to being a minor, now you're finally bannable. Not because you said anything that I don't like. It's just because you're a fucking child. And, like, nobody wants a child, you know? Like, I know your parents don't love you, but I'm not gonna love you either. You've probably never met your dad. So long as somebody doesn't admit to being a minor, then I wouldn't have known. He could have just kept shit posting. But it is what it is. Also, he had to follow me to type in chat. That's actually funny. She's researching logs now. Vertigo is a hell of a condition. Bro, fuck spiders. That's a spider. That's a terrifying thing. Even in Australia, everything in Australia is poisonous. That's why Shad wears armor and carries a sword everywhere. That's completely understandable. That is literally understandable. Oh, man. Ethan talks about why he's suing Denim's, Frogan, and Casey Tron specifically, claims they react in malicious ways to siphon views from his Content Nuke. Ethan also wants to fix the React meta on Twitch, pointing out that major companies like Sony and Disney could swoop in one day and easily nuke it. The purpose of this is not financial gain. People like XQC and Asman may have watched the entire thing, but I would never sue them just for that. Don't want to chill the reaction community into fear. Instead, hope we can unite against the egregious behavior. That's interesting. These are more quotes from Yeet. We're not going to watch it because I want to watch Asmongold's take, and I don't want to watch something twice. I already do that for other things I don't even like. Pretty sure it was a new account also? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Well, I'm suing you too, says Casey Tron. I'm sure that's going to go so well for pancake-bodied individual. I was traumatized into not being afraid of spiders. into not being afraid of spiders. I had arachnophobia as a kid, but then I saw some cute videos of spider pets that hang out with their humans. What a terrible thing to experience. Oh, man. Let's see. There's really nothing else actually interesting. Top New York City artist ruins her life in viral airplane video, likely fired from top jobs. Well, that's good. That's great. Yeah, there's really nothing else too interesting going on. So, how are you guys? Savvy, pancakes or waffles? Neither. They're both full of sugar. Still haven't watched Titanic twice yet. No, haven't even seen it once. Hail to the spicy log lady. Bless you. Bless you. Yes, hail indeed. Oh, man. Jumping spiders are actually pretty cool. That they are. There's something. Congrats on the new PC. Thank you. And if you would like a new PC, please check out metapcs.com and use code SAVVY. Use code SAVVY on a new PC to get yourself some dollars off. Very cool. Make sure that you buy from them because they are the reason why I can continue to create and do the things that I do. They didn't have to reach out to me and provide me with a PC, but they chose to. And I think that's amazing. So the command doesn't work like that. It's just on a timer. But if you go to the sidebar, it's in the link right there in the description. So you should be able to still see it. Sorry, Skirk. Skirk! Did I get Skirk yet? No, I haven't gotten Skirk yet. I've done less than 30 polls. Less than 30. But I do not have Skirk yet. I will continue to keep farming and try to get Skirk free to play because I don't want to swipe my credit card right now. So that's a thing. I would, but the tax would be astronomical. Aw. Jumping spiders are the only kind I allow in my house. Rust die. I don't allow anything. If something lives here rent free, then it dies. All right. It either provides me with joy or it dies. So that's how that works. Spiders do not give me joy. I got her on the last poll I did. Lucky me. Yay. I at least got, I got Dahlia. Dahlia's great. I did 100 polls and didn't get her. Oh, did you fail? What'd you get for your 50-50? Hello, Joe Mama. I almost always rather a spider than the bugs they'd eat. Well, that's true too, but I just get the fire for everything. Spiders eat the bugs. Yes, but they also try to go into my underwear, hide under my toilet seat, invade me in the shower, or climb into my clothing. All right, like I in Nebraska scarred me. Okay, I was changing my bedding. There was a giant spider underneath the bed sheet. I didn't sleep in my bed for 2 weeks. I actually kept the bedroom completely closed. I slept on my futon in the small living room that I had. Savvy seeing spiders gives chat joy, then they may stay. God damn it. So they're frat dudes, basically. Pervy spiders. Very pervy. Very terrible pervy spiders. Yeah, peeping Tom spider. Yeah, that's unfortunately how it goes. Ugh. Oh, gross. Oh! Dan can't stream. That's his Twitter, not Dan can't tweet. Very nice guy, by the way. Very nice. Hey, Frogan, spin up that give, send, go already so I can click the send prayer button. Hell yeah. Love the Twitter shade. What a shame. Funny how this happens after US aid goes down. The DNC is in chaos and desperate for cash. Fun. Yeah, exactly. Funny how that happens after US aid gets shut down.
Yahoo!
Oh. Tyler Preston, thank you for the 234. Savvy, are you a Yowie fangirl? What a shameful thing to ask me. I would never admit to such things. No, I am a Yowie fanboy. Oh, man. Oh, man. Some friends got me to start playing Warframe. My thumbs hurt. I can feel the early onset arthritis. Yes, that's... I do enjoy the farm loops, but it's... Yes. Oh, man. Exactly. Savvy is a man. I am a gay man. Obsessed with the anime titties. So it is what it is. Gross. Carry on. Thank you. When I was a child, I kept spiders in my pot. Why? Why? That's so weird. Explains why you don't wash. What does that even mean? I do wash. I took a shower before stream. How new do you have to be to not know that? Well, I think it was ironic. I think it was a little ironic in Dan voice. What is yaoi? No, he's already had that explained. He's already had it explained. Oh god, full screen mode. Yes. Yes, we are in the full screen mode. I don't have any safe art that I can show you right now. I don't have anything prepared to work on. So we're just gonna chill for a few before I go scurry off into the distance. God. Superman is tracking a lot lower than earlier estimates at 90 to 125 million. Apparently. Is that worldwide or estimates? Or just that's just US. That's NA, it seems. It seems that even if it was worldwide, it still wouldn't be very good. I have no idea what the budget was. I have no idea what the new expectations are for movies these days. I just don't know. Budgets are through the roof. The new Superman honestly looks fucking embarrassing, and I'm not going to touch it. White chair going to catch a lot of savvy filth. You know what? This is why I'm glad I have a white chair. Because if I was a filthy person, you would see stains on my chair. There's not a single stain upon this chair. And I sit on this thing for 18 hours a day. Got you live, although I'm an hour late. Bless. Yes, YouTube notifications are terrible. YouTube doesn't like me very much. This is my super shocked face. It's so shocking. Oh, man. I'm looking to see if there's anything else interesting to bring up. Digital Foundry views Pokemon Scarlet Violet on Nintendo Switch 2, calls it a huge improvement. Yeah, that's the way that the game should have run, unfortunately. And it's really sad. DK meeting Pauline when she was a kid implies he is a... Oh. Oh. I'm gonna bookmark this for later because that's a shit post I'd like to revisit. And I have not played through the Genshin story quest just because I was so dizzy. I couldn't read or focus on anything, so I didn't want to ruin my experience. If I was a filthy person, says the woman wearing the same pair of shorts for nearly a month. No, that's the plan. That's the plan. That is the plan. I haven't done it yet, but we're gonna get there. I believe in myself to do it. My parents are not expecting me to go to any nice restaurant, and even if they did, I'd just wear the shorts underneath the clean sweats. I haven't been asked to do anything. Ooh, actually, speaking of being asked to do things, I have something cool, wonderful, and exciting. So my husband is actually really stoked on trying to sleep in the vehicle and wants to do more day trips. And then he just came to me and asked me one day if I could go on a beach, but inside of a tent. And I'm like, well, yeah, we've had this conversation before. And he's like, he said, no, before it was an umbrella. And I'm like, yeah, well, the umbrella, if the sun moves, the umbrella is useless. Then I have to move the umbrella. He's like, well, what about a tent? And I'm like, I knew he'd come up with the idea on his own one day. And so I said, well, what if we got one of those really cool tents that the Korean influencers and the Japanese influencers use, that I used to watch their camping videos. These were like glamping videos. These are so extra. And so they use these really cool, luxurious, inflatable tents with all this inflatable furniture, and they decorate it. And it's like literally like bringing a house with you. And so he's not opposed to it. So this weekend we're looking at some of those things. And I think that would actually make for some really, really fun videos. Being able to draw on the beach while not actually like being able to be out in the sun would be so, so cool. Now, something that I'd also personally like to do is actually go in the off season during the fall and winter, because the beaches would be completely empty, and I'd go somewhere remote where you're actually allowed to bring the vehicle onto the beach. And basically like camp like that. So I think that that'll be really cool. Our husband can be big brained at times. Dude, he's so fucking, oh my God, no. I don't even want to hear it because he actually is like massively fucking big brained. Like he comes up with some of the goofiest stuff sometimes. And I'm like, how do you do this? Our husband. Yes. I'm sorry. I have to get used to that. He's our husband, comrade. Plans with plans within plans. Yes. But I'm super, super excited for that. The other thing, too, I am actually going to be making a video this weekend after all my bills go through, because the 20th is D-Day for me. But there's going to be a video that's unlike other videos that I've made. So Midjourney, the AI platform, they recently released their video function, and it's actually not bad. AI has a very AI look to it for animation, but there are ways around it. And so I'm actually going to make a video reviewing it and then talking about how people can use it for animation. That's probably going to get me some death threats because obviously people are very anti-AI, but these tools are here and they're here to stay. And I think that there is definitely room in every artist's pipeline, creative pipeline, to be able to use AI. It's just kind of like how you use it. Like when you use a filter, that is a form of AI. We've had content-aware filters in Photoshop years before AI image generation became a thing, so people would use that. But yeah, so I'm going to be making a video that kind of will give some tips and tricks on how to use it to create more fluid animation and have more control over it, because it does certain things actually pretty well. And then it kind of fails in some others. But I need to get After Effects too, so that way I can actually show the examples instead of just talking about them. If you train those tools on your own art, it's fine. It's yeah, and I see that as being the future. I have trained custom models on my own artwork. The results are terrible, but with a large enough library that you put together yourself, you know, that's like ethical uses for it. And that's the kind of thing that I like. And so people who are 100% transparent about using AI or whatever, like totally fine in my book. It's the people who lie though, or do things maliciously. Those are the people who suck ass, right? I want to see my music in video format. Yeah, and so that's actually why I like Suno so much, because I love writing and I like coming up with the concept of a melody, but I'm by no means a musician. I'm awful. I can't sing. If my life depended on it, I would die. And so with Suno, I've been able to actually like go back and get all my cringy 16-year-old writing and make stupid songs and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. Hey, Soul Reaper, thank you so much. Oh my God, what just happened? Thank you so much for subscribing. And then we've got, oh, it's because it's gifted. Regina Sharp, thank you for gifting 5 subscriptions on Kick. Holy shit. It comes up with the default thing because I haven't made anything. But thank you so much, everybody. Please enjoy. Please enjoy all of the wonderful things that I don't have prepared for you. Basically, just thank you for the support. But thank you. Yeah, but Suno's gotten really, really, really good. Give sub hype, yay. Kick is also really great for subs if you care about this sort of thing. I don't. I'm not trying to move anybody to any platform, whatever works for you. But Kick does allow me to keep more of the percents from subs than, say, YouTube. And then both of them are much better than Twitch, which is why we don't use Twitch. But also, fuck Twitch. But also, I am going to start using Twitch, but I'm only going to use Twitch to have a looping message that redirects people to YouTube and Kick. Apparently, I gave Streamlabs a sub. Ah, that's so sweet. Very sweet. Now Streamlabs bot can have a little icon beside it. That's very nice. But yes, you say that you can't sing. I say you can. Just don't do it around me. Bless you. Savvy, I'm curious. Do you have any beginner advice for aspiring writers? Write. Just write. Literally fucking write. Write and read. Reading is important so that way you can have a better breadth and scope of the way that successful writers frame stories, but you're not looking to copy them. I am what my English teacher described as an anomaly because I am so fucking poorly read, but I write decently. So it kind of proves that you don't necessarily have to read to write better in general, but if you're crafting a story with a start, middle, and end, you kind of do need to have an understanding of, you know, how better way. Like, I have issues with erroneous details sometimes. It's not necessarily erroneous because I decided it was important, but in terms of flowing in the way that it reads, you can learn a lot from other writers. On top of that, don't be afraid to open up a thesaurus. If there's a word that you really like, there's probably another word that's better and more exotic. So don't get too attached to one particular word. Don't copy, steal. Yeah, exactly. So when I go through and I do my art studies, I'm literally like when I right click save an artist's entire portfolio into my learning folder, I'm obviously admiring the fuck out of it, but I'm also trying to think, what can I learn from you? What can I steal? You know, you did something that I really admire, and I'd like to learn from you so that way I can do it in my own work. So that's basically what you're doing. That's what every creative individual does. You get inspired by something or someone, and then you try to do your own variation of it. Adam Wolford, thank you so much for the tent. Last year, my wife and I used one of those inflatable tents when we went camping. We just had to reinforce it probably with the stakes down. The wind will pull them, but at night it was warm. Ooh, good to know. Yeah. I see people doing like extra stakes to make sure everything stays down. I can see how that could happen. Yes. But yes, Adam Asman is watching the Content Nuke, by the way. Okay, very cool, very cool. I found you. Well, hello. Hi, welcome on Kick. And hello, everybody. I have an AI short story that's in the Library of Congress that I created using Grok. Hell yeah, very cool. Just got here. Any word on when there will be a Kick stream? Kick is streaming right now. Kick streams are right now, but we are going to do an exclusive art stream over there at some point in the next few days. I'd like to. Sunday is a big work day for me, though, that I'm going to try to finish up something and hopefully go on from it. Did I miss anybody's thingamajig? I don't think so. No, I didn't. Okay, good. Good. Psychotic Mongoose, thank you so much for continuing your membership on YouTube. I appreciate it. Please keep enjoying all of the glorious stuff, and you've got that beautiful ice feather next to your name. While writing dialogue, speak it out loud. We inherently speak differently than we write. Yes. Just because something also sounds good in writing doesn't necessarily mean that it translates well to real life. This is actually a big problem that some people have when it comes to adaptation. On top of that, the ye olden way of speaking, if you're writing like a period piece, is supposed to sound different. So if you're writing a ye olden piece and it sounds too modern when you speak it out and too natural, well, then you fucked up. So you also, when you read it too, try to study the way that cadences are. There are some people. Actually, a better thing. This is actually a more personal thing that just happened recently. So I was writing a character who was an old style broadcaster, right? Like an old radio broadcaster. And so when I went and listened to broadcasts from the 50s and 60s, it was very different than the type of radio that we have today. So by listening to that and listening to the type of words that they used, because they intentionally used specific words that kind of, came off more clear, that adjusted the way that I was going to write the character, if that makes sense. And then it also gave me new ways of describing things. Another thing that I did recently, just in terms of random research, is just went and looked up fabric. Fabric that's in museums that are associated with the Aztec and Mayan cultures. So I got to learn about the way that the jaguar print was used, the way that certain cloaks were bestowed upon warriors, things like that. There's a lot of things that are just really, really cool that you wouldn't necessarily think about, but fascinating to learn. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. America and all of the ships at sea. Thinking about it, old radio people kind of sounded like streamers. They kind of did, in a sense. They kind of did. Don't be afraid to throw in stutters, ums, uhs, too. Yes, I see a lot of people not use those during dialogue. In the flip side, I see people use them too much, so keep that in mind. Yes. And for the love of God, if you're writing some yaoi, they're not vulnerable. They're not exposed. Okay? There's no fucking safe feeling. Stop feeling safe. Holy shit. Don't use those words. If you're feeling vulnerable and exposed, I'm gonna slap you. Jesus Christ. Anyway, weird rant, but if you've ever read shitty fucking fanfiction, fuck. Basement Goblin, Meek, what's up? How you doing? Have you checked out Spark 3D yet? It's an image to 3D model photo geometry tool that actually has good details. Yes, so I stay on top of all of this stuff. I've actually been using things like that for a while. There's one of them that's out too. The latest one from NVIDIA is also not terrible, but obviously the examples that they use are all very low in detail and things like that. I'm feeling vulnerable and exposed. See, I fucking hate that phrase so much. Oh my God. So much. Let's be honest, most fanfiction is shitty. Yes, 99% of all fanfiction is truly just pure and utter garbage. If you feel vulnerable and exposed, you are taking enemy fire and you should duck down behind the convenient chest-high wall. Yes, exactly. Yes, if it has more than grunts, it's poorly written. Amen. If you can't get your sex scenes across in just a caveman grunts, then you don't know what you're doing. Actually, one of my favorite little experiments is to try to write sex scenes without ever once describing sex, literally. So get into this funny little jive of like taking something and then finding new ways of describing it. It's fun. It's by an anime gooner, and the example they use is Max and Hulk with his individual muscles and veins. Yes. Yeah, no, stuff is getting really, really nice and spicy. But I'm excited. Rock like girls. Rock like girl. Oh, that's a good creative writing exercise. Yeah, exactly. Like one of the things that I wrote for my English college class was basically mesh. Like this is by no means original. People have absolutely done this. This is why the word concrete jungle exists. But describing a city with jungle terms, that could be just a really fun exercise if it's something that you've never done. The other good thing too that you can also do is bounce off of ChatGPT, not necessarily in terms of, say, like writing, like specifically like having it write for you, but in terms of, specifically ripping it apart. I put my stuff into ChatGPT all the time, and I say, don't say anything nice, just berate me and my writing style. And then I've asked it too to say, hey, what is my writing style like? I get some really strange comparisons. I don't necessarily agree, but I also just don't know how it says that, because then I input somebody else's writing and ask for the same thing, and it gives me something completely different. So it's clearly not just like, it's not just bullshitting just to be nice to me. There's a spider on the wall. That's great. So that's also another fun thing to do. You can also ask ChatGPT for a writing topic and then immediately write in the box to it and say, okay, like rate what I did, rate how I did your prompt, that kind of thing. You can also ask it for various types of, different words, synonyms, antonyms, and things like that. But then still also obviously looking things up just to verify. Be careful comparing inner city to jungle terms. Yes, I meant that innocently. I meant it innocently. Putting your stuff into ATTS is also great to find weird wording in sentences. Yes, absolutely. The other big thing. So I personally am a big hater of repetition, right? And so like, let's say I'm describing a car. The car is green. The car has leather seats. The car has shiny wheels. Right? So that's repetition of the word car. That's not good. But maybe you just didn't catch that while writing it. And only through hearing another voice saying it do you recognize it. Because even when you read it in your own mind, you might just gloss over it because it's just, you did that. You're used to seeing it. AI should act like a third lobe. Exactly. He plunged his toothpick deep into the center of her olive, lost in the natural oils of her fruity goodness. See, there you go. Mike knows what's up. I'm also going to start cringe posting, actually, things like that on Twitter. I'm going to just randomly start fanficking on Twitter. Can't wait. Aren't you afraid that people are getting a bit dumb by using AI like ChatGPT? They were already dumb to begin with. That is my stance, actually. Smart people will utilize AI in a very different way than the dumb people. Please do make Twitter good again. I don't know how that's going to work out. I don't know if I'm making it good. Write sex like an 80s romance writer. Yes, exactly. It's fun. There's a reason why the classics exist. For me, AI for work requires human effort to get anything useful, which should be obvious, similar to how procedural art with geometry nodes and Substance Houdini also requires a ton of effort. Exactly. It's true. Same with smartphones. Yes, smartphones actually were a big accelerator to the decline of intelligence. Smart people use them differently. Stupid people use them for stupid reasons. Twitter. Great example for that. Dingus, I'm literally a screenwriter. He is actually those things. He is. And he's definitely going to be writing martini sex scenes. That's why I don't have a smartphone. The best phone for me was the T-Mobile Sidekick 3. And if I could go back to that, I would. It didn't do everything, but it did what I needed. I could search terms, I could read my naughty fan fiction, and I could go look at the naughty art late at night when I was supposed to be in bed. The Department of Education certainly didn't help. No, it didn't. Oh, man. Stupid people walk around like zombies with smartphones. Yes. I'd ask Grok, but Grok is still too young and innocent to write sex like an 80s romance, right? Oh, wait, no. I already read that one. That was above it. Fucking kick, man. Fucking kick. Ugh. He also has a one-of-a-kind Nintendo Switch 2 launch coin. True. It's nobody else has it at all ever, and it's worth billions of dollars. Remember, AI is a tool. Don't be afraid of the hammer people. Exactly. It's just a tool. That's all it is. It's not a replacement. But anyway, I'm really excited to do the video. I know some people, again, are going to be very mad at me and probably have accusations lobbed at me, blah, blah, blah. So, by the way, now that Savvy has showed us one of her closets, he now knows she has no excuse to wear the same outfit on stream more than once. Except it's going to happen multiple times. I'm wearing the shorts for the 4th day in a row. If it hadn't been for my smartphone, I would have never found Savvy. Not sure which thesis that supports, though. Yeah, I don't actually know. I can't fucking type today. I can't fucking think today. I can't do anything at all. Ugh. It's no therapist replacement? Oh, man. Don't even get me started on therapists. Holy shit. Oh, thumbnail's so cute. Oh, my God. The thumbnail's great, isn't it? Thumbnail's great. Savvy, have you seen the AI Asmongold movies? Regrettably. Regrettably. The only people getting replaced by AI in corporate working for Ubisoft or EA, considering how often those guys have their bosses be sex offenders, I'd rather stick to AA and indie. Well, yeah, and so what's going to happen is the corporations are going to attempt to replace all the humans, and then they're going to fall and flounder, and investors are going to pull out, and then they're going to go under. And those who are creatively intelligent will go on to continue to be successful so long as they market themselves appropriately. There is going to be a massive shift. So yes, while things like your favorite IP might get butchered for a few years, wait a few more years, and then soon you'll just be able to prompt your own stuff. Technically, a lot of people are already doing that now. When you do the image generation, if nobody's drawing your favorite pairing, for instance, let's say you're a Genshin fan and you really like Riesli and Wanderer, right? Nobody's drawing Scaramouche and Prison Daddy together. So if you have no artistic skills and you have no money, you can go on AI and you can see what you want to see. And I think that that's great. Now, if you try to sell that image and then you try to claim that you drew it, that's a problem. That's wrong. That's illegal. Don't lie. No one draws my favorite pairings. Well, you know, that's why you either learn yourself, you either hire people, or you use AI at this point. So that's a thing. That's a thing. Good to see you are okay. Was worried after hearing about the hard sneeze. Oh, God, did they talk about it? I bet they had fun making fun of that if they did. Heard a long time ago that a hard sneeze might actually be real dangerous. It can be, depending on what kind of things you have. Like, it's not particularly dangerous for what I have. Like, I don't drive anywhere. Nobody was expecting me to go anywhere. I definitely don't feel comfortable driving right now, by the way. But, you know, vertigo's like not a super, super big deal. I just have to lay around till it goes away. So it's all good. AI is for shit posting and jokes, and that's okay. Exactly. I like that. I like that a lot. Since this is kind of a random topic time, I'm considering streaming. Fuck yeah. Anything you think a half-assed streamer VTuber should know before they get started. Quality does not fucking matter. Your background does not fucking matter. Have fun with it and stream the things that you like, and then it's going to feel weird at first, but never stop talking. One of the reasons why I did so well, it isn't just because I'm a female, if we're really going to use that. One of the reasons why I took off was because I just never stopped talking. That's essentially what it is. Your viewer is looking to not only connect, but also fill the noise void. Very seldom are people looking to watch somebody who's quiet. The only time that you kind of watch quiet people is like you're watching a dumpster fire and they just happen to be quiet in that moment, or a pro gamer, but even then, that's, you know, there's usually something else going around. Is it possible to stop talking? Who teaches this rare skill? I mean, You could, but one of the best things. Woman? Yes, no. Female. I'm a man. I'm a gay man, but I'm a female. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh man, for me, due to a really bad skull injury, even after having my bones replaced with plates, I can have my eye pop a tiny bit out of place if I sneeze too hard. That's terrifying. That's crazy. There's a small pause and the realization that that if dude said that it would sound super gay, but you were excused. Bless. Yes. Chatting streams would be boring without talking. Exactly. Your thoughts on the upcoming Mina the Howler game, clearly inspired by Castlevania. I'd have to go look. I don't know. Savvy, stop talking. Good luck. Yeah. Dude, I'm a little motorboat there. I don't think motorboat is used in that way. But I'm gonna use it that way anyway. If you thought of something else when I said motorboat, class. Not heading to Tibet. I'm old and fat now. Being old and fat should not stop you from going to where you want to go. Tibetan monks, tooth man? Wait, what? The only thing that I don't like is that people will be misled by images of AI. Yes, I hate that too. My mom was searching for some knitting and crochet patterns. I really, really hate that shit. I hate the nefarious uses of it, but we're never going to get away from that. Fake content has always existed, but now it's going to be just easier to make. And so I think that the best way to counteract that is to not use search engines. Going to places like Twitter, going to places like YouTube. Well, YouTube actually might be a little bit more difficult even, but you know, there's going to come a time where it's going to say, oh, verified human made content. People choosing to say verified human content, and then just like, you know, making sure that the people who do say that adhere to that, and just, you know, connecting with individuals and humans. Eventually the AI though won't make like wrong stuff, but even then I think that there's going to be a renaissance that happens, and people will seek out other people. I really do think. I'll just hire Savvy to talk over my streams. It'll be super effective. Hold on, that sounds like work. We'd all hire her, I think. Oh God, that's terrible. So much talking. I just realized you have a Switch too. Do you plan on joining the panel for Mario Kart streams? Have you played them before? I've played Mario Kart. I miss Double Dash, honestly. My husband is the one with the Switch too. He's more than happy, of course, to let me use it. But I don't have any like big desire to play Mario Kart World. I think that it looks good. I think that it's fun to watch. I just like I'm not hype about it. I'm not making any moves to get on that grind. My husband did buy the game though. And I do know that like the way that you unlock Rosalina is by like playing as baby Rosalina. So, you know, I mean, I think it's fine. But if I LARP as an AI, is it still human-made content? I mean, technically. I don't think my mom goes to other social media platforms. She's 80 plus. Yeah, and that's gonna just be part of that's part of the human evolution and the evolution of culture, unfortunately. Older people will eventually struggle, but it'll also just be normal. This is just natural progression. So like, you know, having your family be on speed dial is a good thing. It can be frustrating because it feels like a loss of independence on their part, but at the end of the day, it shouldn't really be seen as that because technology is ever changing, and there's plenty of young people who have no idea how to do any of this. So it's fine. Does Happy play Zelda? Yes, he did get the upgraded version of Pokemon and Breath of the Wild. He didn't know what he was expecting, but he's like, wow, this was really not necessary because the game ran just fine before. So more savvy equals less war. Well, hold on now. We're more war, but for really obscure and surreal reasons. Exactly. So, technically all AI and AI products are human made. There is a technical element to that. Just like Craig's wife bought the Switch 2, Savvy's husband bought the Switch 2, sure. No, he did. I did not pre-order it. We walked into Walmart. My husband just went and asked for it. It was their last one. Now, I will absolutely let you know if there's a Pokemon version of the Switch 2. I will immediately sell out. I will be the biggest corpo shill that you've ever seen, and I will say that I pre-ordered this and that I purchased it and paid too much money for this thing, and I will be happy, and that's all that will matter to me. So, she's already happy that she's found out how Pinterest works, and unfortunately, Pinterest too is just like loaded with AI now. I can barely I'll go on there for like color inspiration and like the gist of things, but I won't use it for references anymore. Or if I know that something's AI made, for example, I've saved a lot of other people's AI art. And I've actually used it as inspiration for my own, because I think that there are some cool things that have accidentally come out of AI. If you type in, for example, if you go to any of the AI stuff or maybe Grok, but there was this cool feature that somebody had figured out, and basically it made the lines glowing. And I just thought that was cool. So I really liked the way that the AI tried to cobble together the lighting and the glowy lines and all of that. And I thought it was really ethereal. And I want to use that eventually for inspiration. Sneaky, thank you so much for the $1. I appreciate that. No Pokemon console for you. Rip. Well, thanks for hanging out, and I hope that you had fun. But yeah, I have an image of a blacksmith's back in ancient times, complaining about those annoying kids and their bronze tools. Bastards. Next step is an AI hunting, identifying AI. Yeah, and I don't know how that's going to work, but hey, however that stuff works, it works, and I think that that's cool. Thanks for calling us older people and not fucking boomers. I appreciate it. Of course. Well, it's like, I mean, I'm kind of a boomer about certain things. I really am. So, I can't even say it. But I'm also big into tech, and I do believe in learning. As soon as the AI tools hit, I was first on the trials. I got early access to all of the image generators. I've been using Midjourney for a while. I've been using the ChatGPT shit for a long time. I used all their image gen stuff. Any company, I try to be on top of it. I know how to run it all locally. I actually need to get it set up again on this computer. Some of the sound and translating stuff and animating stuff and 3D stuff. I've tried it all because I believe that as a creative individual, any tool that is given to me is a tool that will just help me tell stories. Am I happy about the way that some of this stuff exists? No, but it's never going to change, unfortunately. Would I like more ethical uses and gathering of data and art and examples and things like that? Yes, but that's, an idyllic conversation that's not part of reality, sadly. So I'm using Remake Face AI. What are you gonna play Legends ZA on? OG Switch or borrow hubbies? I'm gonna get it for both, actually, because I want to do comparison videos. AI slop is inevitable. It truly is. Just like too, how there's like not every artist is making something good. Most art is slop in that regard. That it's just same Z, nothing special, nothing culturally moving, no relevancy. Like most of my art, for example, is slop. I have no problem saying that. That doesn't take away from somebody's skill level. It's just there's no greater purpose than I just drew Venti's glossy balls. Like, that's it. That's not moving culture. That's not doing anything. Nobody's going to look at that and say, this art is magnifique and belongs in the Louvre or whatever. So, that's slop in my eyes. It might look good. It might make people happy. People might enjoy Venti's glossy balls. But at the end of the day, it's slop. So I have like 8 accounts. You can change your name twice every 14 days. What is that for YouTube? Oh. My issue with AI is more of an existential one. That too. And I do dwell on the existential elements, but I do also believe that humans crave other humans' brains in terms of storytelling, art, creativity, interaction. And I think that there will be a really big renaissance. Smash, what's up? How are you doing? To be frank, there are a lot of balls in the Louvre. Also, hail. That is, you know what? I take it back. Maybe my art does belong. All right? Maybe my glossy balls belong in the Louvre. Oh, man. Savvy put the glossy ball. Those glossy balls moved me to tears. Pure cinema. Hey, subs on Twitter get access to the glossy balls early. You don't have to like it. You don't have to comment. But if you enjoyed it, you enjoyed it. And that's all that matters. Which I do owe tits. I owe tits and I owe Bush emote. I also came up with the idea because now that YouTube has this silly crown function for chat, I don't know what it means, but I'm going to add like blood splatter and guns. But I'm going to try to... Can I help you? I know it's old. I know you can smell the age. That not even you... Get out of there. Hey, excuse me. Yeah, hi. There. Don't walk there. You're gonna... Okay, he's gonna cause a problem. He's gonna cause a problem. But yeah, anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. Lady Desiree, how are you doing? Thank you so much. Hello. Lady here is a very beautiful, wonderful individual too over here on Kick. I'm so bad. Okay, I do not want to ban you. Holy fuck. There was an error following the channel. Oh, wow, I suck ass. Okay, I can't follow you through this, but I'll get you. I'll get you. And I can't mod you either. God damn it. Oh, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Welcome in. We're just talking about my glossy balls. What a terrible time for people to come in. Oh, man. It's terrible. Alex Ramsey, thank you for the $4.99. May I ask to send you one of my songs on X? You can do that. It might go to my shadow realm, so just remind me, or maybe it doesn't show up at all, but you can do that, absolutely. You can do that. But yeah, so I do owe art, obviously, for the last 2 days. Haven't been able to draw or color or do anything. So I will be... My dog doesn't want me to do anything. We've got the biggest balls of them all. Who is that? The glossiest. Glossiest. Yes, I am on Kick. We're on Kick and YouTube, so you can find me on Kick at Savvy. Savvie. 69 viewers. Yes, that is literally peak viewership right there. 69 viewers of all things. That's peak. Peak. Honestly, true. Literally true. Peaking. I don't even have Kick properly open. I have the chat open, obviously, but here we go. Oh, man. Boop. Doggo be scheming. Doggo do be scheming. One of the most cultured of raids. Yes. I hope, though, you had a wonderful stream. Make sure you guys go follow Smash, Mike, and Lady Desiree over here. Everybody... course, being between YouTube, Kick, no Twitch, but when I do start streaming on Twitch, it's literally just going to be a loop of me funneling people to Kick and YouTube. So, yes. Oh, man. It do be doing crazy shit. I like we cover so much in just 1 hour. I speed through topics. I just don't dwell on them too much. And then you guys are just stuck with me giving TMI and random opinions on things. Oh yeah, this whole conversation just started because I mentioned that I was just going to make a video that I think will get me canceled by certain people and get me death threats just because I'm going to be talking in favor or mildly positively about Midjourney's video function. So she's gonna put us in a funnel. I don't even know what that means. Heavy speed talk running is usually. I'm not even. Today was such a slow day, which also didn't help. I'm so out of it. Still dizzy. I'm actually dizzy now, but it's just not as bad as it was. So I could, stream and do that because I don't want to take lots of days off anymore. I don't want to do that. I have fun while I'm here. I get put in funnel cake then. Oh well, funnel cake with all of its sugar. Yes. But yeah. So I'm happy to be here, and I want things to keep moving forward, and I want to make fun videos. I think as I've kind of like figured out a sort of schedule, I like the idea of like using Friday to film and record things. So of course I like you. I love all of you. I love my community. We're a bunch of goofballs, and I can just be me. Hopefully it's not the gaming making you dizzy. No. It's from sneezing. It's from sneezing made me dizzy. Have you made any new AI songs? I have some that need work. Bear, please stop. I have some that I need to finish, but I haven't made any like new complete things. I also just haven't worked on it much, but I think I'm gonna do that later. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm probably gonna end up going and cooking, and my dog is just being extra. Yes, you want attention. My poor boy. This is what happens when your dog gets older. He was, yeah. He's just doing his thing. But we'll see where I end up later. So I'll cook, and then I'll probably just go lay in bed still. Dog being dog, exactly. And he's just looking at me. Give your dog attention, damn it. Well, he's on the other side of the desk, so I can't even pet him if I want to. But I don't want him to come back here because then he starts stepping on all the cables and unplugging things, and God, he got a taste of being on camera, and now he wants to take over. Oh, we've had the dogs on stream before. She keeps talking to the computer and not me. What do you mean? Some time ago, I was bothering you about email. I edit and film professionally and have plenty of spare time to do freelancing. So if you need help with videos, let me know. Oh, well, thank you. Yes. I am so in between of like wanting to hire an editor, realizing I have no money to do that. And then, of course, the other thing is I'm a control freak and I don't want to burden anybody with listening to me more than they have to. So that's just it. Oh, he didn't get banana because he hates it. He hates banana. So Kaya, the bigger one, she got banana. She loves banana. She go crazy. So Bear is like 14 or 15. And so he just thinks it's, when it's bear time, it's bear time. Yeah. Now that my dog is older, he suddenly wants more attention than he did when he was younger. It's sweet and annoying both at the same time. Yeah, exactly. It's like it's the sweetest thing in the world. I love it, but at the same time, I'm like, God, you're getting really weird and clingy in your old age, and like I'm totally fine with it. But like, come on, man, like, fuck, I can't just drop what I'm doing right this second. Even though I want to. Just sell Dan your feet pics. I could do that. That's true. Purple track. I must say that will save you from Grimchin today. Oh, purple suit. It's my stupid Genshin clothing. I'm so excited. The hoodie that somebody else bought me. This also came from Throne. Somebody else bought me another hoodie, but it's got Venti on it, and I'm really excited for it to come in. And it's like that big baggy like Harajuku fit, so I'm really excited for that. Kaya is Beardo's OP with the bananas. Oh no! Doggo eats them before he straightens them, essentially, yes. You said your Discord on stream and then blocked messages immediately. I didn't. My message is still hanging there. Blocked, not sent from weeks ago. I didn't block anybody. I just haven't fucking looked at it. No, nobody got blocked. I saw the notifications for the friend requests, and I immediately regretted everything. It's like it's totally fine. It's just, it's a lot. But then some of them are like mixed in with like scammers and shit. I'm not calling any of you scammers. I just left scammers on the invite thing. So now I have to like go through and look. You can't send a message? I've had people be able to message me without, maybe, that's not possible. If you were able to, I haven't changed a single setting. I'm too lazy. Let me go see. Switch accounts. Switching to my savvy one. I have like 7 Discord accounts, by the way. So. Let me see. What's your Discord name? I am a scammer, but not that type of scammer. Oh no. Savvy's working. Yes, I am. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. This is why I got rid of my phone number. Oh, man. Fun fact, I no longer have an AT&T phone number. You're late again? Yeah, a little bit, huh? A little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. That's the fun thing about YouTube. You're not truly ever late. M dot 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 pale, don't want to say it out loud the rest. Just send friend request. Okay. Found you. Boop. There you go. Now I can't be accused. There you go. Have you been giving any of the phone call scammers the 3 shoe beating yet? I don't even get those anymore. It's so nice. It's so nice. Oh! There you go. See? I guess, I don't know if Discord like updated something. I have people who can message me without being on the friends list, I think, unless, I don't know. Because I haven't changed a single setting. I do have that on, but I've still gotten DMs from... Oh! You know what? Maybe we don't share a Discord anymore, and that's why you can't message me anymore without being on the friends list. Ugh, I bet you that's what it was. I've been trying to clean up some of my Discords. I'm trying to leave some of the ones that I'm just never in because I don't like getting so many notifications. It actually, like, it does make me a little bit nervous. Nothing bad is happening, but like it just, I don't know. I don't like it. You can't be late if you're never on time. Can we just appreciate the username? Beardo's Foreskin Ring Pop. Ugh, that's crazy. You use any of them? No, I'm not. I don't really hang out in Discords as much anymore on my main work account. It's literally now just a work account. Even though the picture is super unprofessional. I have 2 separate art accounts, one for international, one for local. I have a Weeb account. I have an art work account, but since commissions are closed on that account as I have a lot of accounts linked to different things. So it's just my Savvy account has slowed down in terms of use, if that makes any sense. Discord, I never turn on my Discord. I keep all of that muted too, though. We need a Savvy deep dive of Tism board. Yes, we do need to do an update sharing of the board because the board has expanded, but I am trying to reorganize it and it's not working because I keep finding new things to add and it's very frustrating. Oh man, but the good news is I did send the board off in a nice organized way to various parties. If they use that information, cool. If they don't, also cool, don't care. That's all that matters. That's all that matters to me, is that I felt like I did something. So it does, it keeps expanding. Just like the universe. Sarah Bond is an excellent resource of combing the internet with. Because she is tied to so much evil. So much. How much for an art? But be warned, I only pay in fleas and rat hearts. Well, unfortunately, the commissions are indeed closed. So it there'll be no, we can't even negotiate. Davy's Discord kitten days are behind her. It's true. It's true. And that is true. Yeah, Sarah Bond is linked to that. She's linked to a lot of things, so. Very, very cool stuff. Anyway, my tummy is rumbling, which you can't hear. The dog desires attention, and I feel like a terrible person by him looking so sad and depressed right there, that he's not getting the attention that he craves. And yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Did a nice little almost 2-hour stream. Say that's good enough for today. We'll do an art stream soon on Kick, and we'll have some videos made, and I'm super stoked on that. Y'all have yourselves a good day. I'm gonna go lay down. Very happy that I ended up not being crazy. Still insane, but why did that's not gibberish. All right, I'm turning off that AI mod. It's terrible, and I don't need it anymore. I gotta remember to do that. All right. I love you guys. Have a good day. Goodbye. I'm gonna go be dizzy and hopefully not sneeze. I'm not cool. I'm not cool. I'm not cool. Let's tone it down. I'm definitely not cool. I'm pretty awesome, but I don't know how cool I am. Yeah.